Hey everybody, I'm Jonah of the Banking Bros with the Money Multiplier, and today's video is actually one that I look forward to so much when working with you and many others like you on your infinite banking journey. This morning I actually received a call from a gentleman whose 1-year policy anniversary is tomorrow, and so he says to me, listen, I just want to confirm what I see online, what my original policy illustration said, to make sure that this is everything that you said it would be, that I believed it would be in the first 1 year of my policy. And so we actually got the opportunity to walk through that together. Now, like I mentioned, this is one of my favorite calls because if you practice the infinite banking concept, the process of banking, not just getting the product and letting it sit, you would actually realize that your 1 year anniversary should produce better and higher cash values, numbers, dollars that you can take out and use, as opposed to what the illustration said. This gentleman had not touched his policy contract in 1 year's time, but wanted to confirm that everything that he believed about what was guaranteed to him would have been true and did come true. And so that's what we jumped into this morning. Now, you and I get to take a look at it together today to show you exactly what he saw this morning. Now, I've removed his name and any other details about his personal policy information to protect the wealthy, but I've included anything and everything else that you need to know in order to understand that this policy and the product have worked exactly like he has expected, exactly like we've guaranteed, the insurance company's guaranteed, exactly like my policy and many of those out there that have policies themselves, and we're going to walk through it together. So the first thing that you'll see here on your screen now is actually just a copy of his policy illustration. This policy illustration, as you can see, is dated about 1 year ago. So I kid you not, his anniversary date is tomorrow, May 24th. This policy, and in our episode we're filming today, is obviously May 23rd. I let you know that his policy anniversary was 1 day away, and his policy illustration is dated from about 1 year and a few months ago when that final illustration was made. So we're taking a look at page 10 of his policy illustration, and we're going to look at just policy year number 1 because that's just what he completed. So it's very, very easy to see. His contract premium was $11,848.25. That's what he promised to put into his policy contract, and that's what he actually did. We'll confirm that in just a few moments. His cash value was $6,828, and death benefit $51,588. Let's take a look at his screenshots from his website, the insurance company's site, to confirm if these numbers are matching. So the first thing that you'll notice is that his policy details are listed that he actually is going to pay his premium for a total of $1,000 a month. So he's not actually putting all $12,000 into his policy right away. He's doing it periodically on a monthly scale. So that's totally awesome. You can see that he's got a dividend option of paid up additions. That's very, very important. If you haven't heard us talk about why your dividend option should be paid up additions and not some other things, then tune in for another episode where we'll walk through that with you. We'll keep going down and we see something very, very interesting, very, very important. So it says, as of May 24th, 2021, he's got policy cash values of $6,827.60. He's got cash values of paid up additions that equal that number and guaranteed cash values that are at 0 currently. Now, if you remember back to the illustration, or we'll show you the illustration promised $6,828. So as you can see, the insurance company's just rounded up there, 40 cents roundup, but these numbers match exactly. And it was a welcome site by the client to see, okay, perfect, this is exactly what they said they were going to give me, this is exactly what it is. Now here's something else that's very important. You can see his total death benefit on the information that he's got, $51,588.42. If you look back at his illustration, $58,588. Again, Exactly. They rounded. They took off the 42 cents, 42-cent round there. That is exactly what he was expecting from his policy contract. Exactly what they said they'd give him 1 year ago today. But here's one of my favorite pieces of information. So he got some information from his insurance company that let them know that his dividend, his 1 year dividend, was actually $93.76. So you can see that listed here in the documentation, $93.76. Well, if you take a look back at his policy illustration on page 16 of 19, I'll scroll there for you, you'll notice that the only dividend they said or projected that they would give him is $7. I'm no math whiz here, but if you receive $93 when they projected $7, you've got an increase of about $86 that the insurance company awarded to him as a dividend, as a bonus, going to purchase paid up editions. Again, we'll tell you why that's important in another video, or go ahead and find that video on our channel. And so your policy, even though this gentleman has not used his policy for the process of banking, the policy is actually working more efficient and better than originally illustrated to him on his illustration when he got the policy started. That's very, very important. That's important to me. That was important to him. That should be important to you as well. See, banking is a process, not just a product. But you have to have the right type of product that's going to stay by what's guaranteed, if possible, even give you increase above what's guaranteed, which is why we only use mutual companies that pay dividends and have been doing so for over 100 years. We only use whole life policies here with the Banking Bros and the Money Multiplier. So if you're interested in having a policy that works just like this gentleman's, just like mine, just like so many others that are out there, give us a call. There's a link in our bio or in the description. We'd love to chat with you. This again is just taking a bird's eye view of the product that he's got, because he did not practice banking the process. With banking, the results could have been much more beneficial. He's actually going to instill some banking practice moving forward. And when we do this again about 1 year from now for this gentleman, we should see even a greater increase in the cash values than what the illustration projects. So that's all for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed our time here together, and we'll see you guys next time.